Hello everybody, welcome to day 5, December 5th of Vlogmas. Can't believe it, 5 days straight. I've done this 5 days straight. How do I do it? I don't know. So anyway, for today's video, I'm going to do my top 5 favorite songs of 2014. Now, they're not exactly songs that came out in 2014 because I am at this age already an old lady. So I don't really listen to the radio ever. So if I come across a new song, it's because I work sports games, and so the warm-up music is usually my way of it getting introduced into the new tunes. If it's not a band, I just actively follow. So it's gonna be my top 5 favorites. So let's get started. Number 5. Number 5 is Sia, Breathe Me. Now, I really like this song because it's beautiful, it's well written, I love the breathy sound of it, and how it's piano-y, which I love piano-y atmospheric songs that really make you feel what the singer is getting out. Even if you didn't listen to the words and you just heard, like, the music, you would still know exactly what this song was about. And so it is number 5 on my list. This song came out in 2004, so this is the earliest song on my list, but it's still a favorite of mine in 2014. Number 4 on my list is Dementia by Owl City. Now, it's a great song. It's one of my favorites, and still is one of my favorites. It came out in 2012, the CD anyway. And it is one of my favorite Owl City songs ever. It is loopy and weird, but it's just happy, even though it's about, like, you know, you're driving me crazy, but it's still so happy. And that's what I love about Owl City music. It's always so happy. So I would definitely call this number 4 of my favorite songs of 2014. I've had it on repeat and listened to it almost every day this entire year, and that is not a lie. Number 3 on my list is Pompeii by Bastille. Now, I love this song. This song came out in 2013, so this is the most recent song on my list, and it's still not even number 1. I love the song. It's again atmospheric for me. It's very, like, you know, you listen to it on headphones, it's like there, it sounds like wind, it sounds great. And I love that it's about the volcanic eruption of Vesuvius in Pompeii, because that was my favorite documentary, which is weird that I have a favorite documentary in the first place, but it's still my favorite documentary. And I love this song. I first heard it this year. I never heard of it last year, which you're probably like, I don't believe you, but I swear to God, I don't listen to the radio. If I do listen to the radio, it's usually older music, because it's usually what my parents and my brother listen to, and they love 80s music, so it's usually like, I don't know, I just don't get really introduced to it. So I would call this number 3 on my list. It is a great song. I love the words. I mean, everything about it, it pumps me up, and so it is 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list is Do or Die by 30 Seconds to Mars. Now, this again is one of my all-time favorite songs too. This is from the album Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams by 30 Seconds to Mars. This came out in 2013 too, so it's pretty recent. I actually heard it because I heard it right when it came back, because I'm a 30 Seconds to Mars fan, so whenever new music comes out, I'm like, give that to me. I love this song. I don't know, I think it's the best song on the album, just in general, if you've heard the album Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams. I don't think it's their best album, but that was definitely the best song on it. I love everything about it. I like the message, you know, just do it. We got this. You can get through it. Like, it's great. It's loud. It's a poppy, rocky music song. Poppy, rocky music. I sound so old. I swear I am young. I really like it, and always, whenever I listen to it, it always makes me feel good. It makes me kind of feel pumped up, like, yeah. And, you know, it's not just about love, which is also something I really like about music. Is my favorite, like, I love Muse, 30 Seconds to Mars, like I love bands like that where not everything they write is like, girl, you hot, even though you're really weird, but you're still kind of hot. I think you're personally hot, so therefore like me, which is what a lot of pop music is today. Sorry, it's true. And I really like what it's different, it's refreshing, it's I don't know, it's just such a great song. And so it is number 2 on my top 5 favorite songs of 2014. I'm just gonna keep saying it so you remember the title. I hope you're brainwashed at the end and just like randomly in a conversation be like top 5 songs of 2014 to someone. Is it working? Is it? Let me know. Now, my number 1 favorite song of 2014 was released in 2009, and it is Sweet Disposition by the Temper Trap. Now this is my top song of 2014, even though it came out of 2009. I think this song is just a great song. I think if you don't like this song, you are lying, because it is a great song. It is really simple. There are not even that many words in it, you know, but it is just a beautiful, and it's just like everyone, when you start hearing that music, like you recognize it right away. Maybe you first heard it in 500 Days of Summer. I did not like that movie, by the way. Sorry. I understand why it's great in movie making, but I didn't like the 2 lead actors. They're not my favorite. I don't understand why people are like, oh my god, I love that. I don't like it. But I love that song, and I had to watch that movie, and that song came up, and I was like, oh my god, I remember this song. And so it became like top number 1 song for 2014 just because I heard it again, and I went, oh yeah, I love this song. I love it so much. And I've been listening to it nonstop since I saw that movie, which was like in the beginning of the school semester. I mean, it'd come up on my iPod like throughout the year, but I didn't really think about it until I heard it again. And then I was like, this is a great song. This is such a great song. I have been listening to it probably since 2009, and only just now was remembered how great it was. And I was like, you know what, this is going to be the top song on my list because I love this song. Now, those are my top 5. Maybe you have a different top 5. You can tell me. I don't really care. I know I have weird taste. I was going to do a top 5 also of movies of 2014, but I checked the list of all the movies that came out this year, and I'd only seen 2 of them. And you can't make a top 5 list out of them. So I suppose I could do the same thing I did for this, where it was like top 5 of movies I actually watched this year, but I don't think that's very fair because I don't think it's the same as music. Like, I don't spend every day watching a movie and just watching a movie over and over again with listening to music. I listen to my iPod every day. When I'm going to sleep, I listen to my music for at least 2 hours before I fall asleep. Like, music is part of my everyday, so I can, like, I'm okay with calling songs that weren't in 2014 my favorite songs of 2014 because they're so good. I'm still listening to them now, and I listen to them all the time. So I think it's a little different. So sorry. If you want to know what the movies I saw, it was Interstellar and The Box Trolls, and I think that's genuinely the only 2 movies I went to see in theaters this year. I was trying to think, because I always go to see movies on Christmas, so I was thinking last Christmas, but last Christmas was 2013, so it is a different time. So that's fun. I'm going to see The Hobbit, by the way. I'm excited for that. It's becoming a vlog. Isn't this wonderful? It's like top 5 favorite songs. Now it's this. It's great. I also realized I think for the first 2 songs I didn't actually like dance for a little bit of the music before I started talking. But that's okay. I'm getting used to this. I'm working on my enunciation, which I hope is getting better. I'm in a different spot. I'm in my comfy black chair. My comfy black chair in the corner of my room instead of like at my desk where the window is. I'm still using the same tripod though, so yay. And well, that's it for today. Tomorrow's gonna be the last video for the week, so I'm probably gonna post a very small video on Sunday because I feel like I want to go all the way now. I've been saying like I'm not gonna do it on Sundays, but now I'm like, I should do it every day of this month. But I also have finals, so you know, it may work out, it may not. But either way, I hope to see you tomorrow. And good night, or good day, it's afternoon, whatever you want. Where are you? Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening.